All right, Ryan Crouser's indoor world record, the throw heard around the world, the absolute monster beast of a throw. Boom. Topple that world record. That's awesome. I love it. I love the technique. I love everything about this. This is just a great moment in indoor throws history. I am a little jealous, so I wish you would have done this last year at U.S. Indoors when I was there. But let's go over it. Let's see what happens here. So what I want to look at right away, first, where's that left? Right here when he picks up, and we're looking right at 180. Here when he picks up, left arm past the hip. Okay, so that's the first check I want to see. That looks great. Something I noticed with this throw, look at that nice long right leg, dorsiflex right foot, left arm is open. What I want to focus on is that left arm. Watch how that right here, when he gets it, let's say right here, okay? If we go through the frame by frame, what his entire body is doing, his entire left side goes to the front, and that left arm is still staying back, okay? So he just delays that left side so well, which means this left leg gets faster because of that relative to the rest of his body. So another big point I want to point out is right here, a lot of people struggle when they sweep that right leg in. They either raise the knee or they lead with the knee, and the knee goes past the foot. But watch what he does here. He sort of just cuts from the groin, and then that foot comes under the knee right there. Right here, you can see it really clearly. Low left foot here. That left foot's nice and wide, comes around that right side. Left foot stays below that left knee. Grounds here, shot. If you drop that shot, it'd be way behind that right foot. Nice bent knee right finish, right? Right bent knee, rotates all the way through. Even a bent left until... He has a bent left all the way until that shot's coming out of his hand right here. Everything's transferring forward. He's always had that nice reverse where that right foot just sort of slides forward, right heel slides forward, gets the classic Crouser hat fall off. Big right side, rotates around, comes back in for the save. And I think, if we can just look at this technique, this is the technique that we need to be teaching. This is the technique that we need to be focusing on. What he does, what Kovacs does, what Walsh does, what Darrell Hill does. All this stuff is very similar. It's not the technique of the guys, from the 80s that were just juiced out of their mind. That's the big thing I love here, is that all the poor information that we've been propagating for the last 30 years because of the guy who had the world record before this, he shouldn't even have those world records. Two positive drug tests. And we've just loved to talk about him and Oldfield and how great they were. And that's great. But these are the guys, Walsh, Kovacs, Romani, Crouser, Darrell. These are the guys we should really be celebrating. And their movement is what we should be studying, and because they are the best throwers of all time, and this throw is just a great moment in track and field history. It's a really, really important moment. I think everybody should really appreciate what this accomplishment means. So shout out to Ryan Crouser. Shout out to the best throw ever in indoor shot putting history. World record holder, and I bet you if 2021, if the season happens, even more of those drug cheat records are going to get toppled over. So if you want more information about throws-based training and technique, head over to throwsuniversity.com. Until next time, guys, peace.